Question number 6. So we have two circuits. So we have to calculate the effective resistance for both circuits and the current that flows through the battery. Okay, so firstly, for the first circuit, what we will be doing is we will simplifying it towards the battery. So it's gonna be these two first, and then it will then become two resistors saja. Baru kita boleh calculate the effective resistance lah. Okay, so do for, okay, that is actually quite thick, so I'm gonna use this one. So this is for figure number 3. Okay, so for the effective resistance, it's gonna be, I'm gonna label it first. So R1, R2, R3. So this is connected in parallel, so it's gonna be plus dengan R1. Okay, kenapa dia terus plus dengan R1? Sebab nanti bila kamu sudah simplify it, the circuit will be gini je. Okay, so the circuit is now in series lah after you simplify it. So that is just how you will be solving it. So this is 1/7 plus 1/9 to the power of -1 plus dengan R1, which is 5 ohm, which will give you 8.94 ohm. Okay, so after that, we have to calculate the current flowing through the battery. So that is basically the current flowing through the whole circuit. So that is just V equal to I effective resistance. So it's gonna be I V over REFF. So it's gonna be equal to 15 over 8.94, which will give you 1.68 ampere as the current lah. Okay, so basically the current flowing through the circuit is this whole thing here lah. Okay, so this is the current lah, I. Okay, so that's why you will be using this V and the effective resistance here. Okay, oh actually if you simplify it sampai jadi satu resistor je, ni lagi correct lah. So this is V, this is effective, so that's why you can use V equal to IR, because the current flowing through the circuit will be I. Okay, all right, so next we have to do this one here. So this one you can either use this one first ataupun this one first. Okay, so it's entirely up to you which one you want to solve first lah. Okay, all right, so how do we do this? We are gonna do these two first lah. So if we solve that, I'm just gonna draw the circuit. So it's gonna be this, and then we have, after you simplify that, you will have here, and then here, and as well as here. Okay. Okay, so jadi macam tu lah. So after that, you will solve it this way. So you will have this one here and this one here. Okay, all right, so it's gonna be R1, R2, R3, and R4. So this is R2, 3, this is R1, this is R4, so this is R1, R2, 3, 4. Okay, so first we are gonna calculate R2, 3. So R2, 3 is in parallel, so that is 1 over R2, which is 8 plus 1 over 10. So you'll get 40 over 9 ohm. So I'll always leave it in fraction, sebab kalau kamu letak dalam decimal, terlampau banyak round off lah. Okay, so then we have to calculate R2, 3, 4, which is in series. So that is R2 plus R2 pula. R234 is R23 plus R4 lah. Okay, so that is 40 over 9 plus R4 is 6 ohm, which will give you 94 over 9 ohm. Okay, so finally the effective resistance, I'm just gonna do it here. The effective resistance is in parallel, so it's gonna be 1 over R1 plus 1 over R234. So it is 1 over 4 plus 1 over 94 over 9 to the power of negative 1, which will give you 2.89 ohm. Okay, so that is the effective resistance for figure number 4. And then for the current, so just do the same thing. So the voltage is 12 divided by 2.89. So the current is equal to 4.15 ampere. Alright, okay, so that is how you solve for question number 6. Okay, so this one is quite simple in comparison to question 5 lah. Okay, but this is basically how you would do it if you come across this type of question.